Hello, this is Berzinsky for Beardbrand, and today I want to talk to you about how a change in the length of your beard may require a change in the way you style it. So your beard changes the length. Mine has changed the length considerably. It was back in December, if you'll remember, that I got my beard cut pretty drastically, maybe 2.5 inches or so. And here we are 5 months later. My beard's probably grown at least 2.5 inches. I think a little more. I've had one half-inch trim or 13 millimeter trim in the meantime. So my beard represents probably how it looked back in December. I have not been trimming it and in hopes of growing it long. For the summer I wanted to have very short hair, maybe buzzed or bald, and so I've been playing with my beard length and letting it grow. But I've noticed that some of the techniques that I was using before when my beard was shorter, using a round brush and just kind of pulling out some of the wave, doesn't always look as good, or I'm noticing that the style doesn't last as long throughout the day. So what I've been doing lately is coaxing more of the natural wave into my hair and wearing it a little more natural, and thus it looks actually bigger, and in my case looks longer. When I use a round brush, it actually rolls the hair under. Eric talked about the Verde beard.
What you'll see with a Verde is they kind of roll the bottom of the beard. Berzinsky is a great example of a guy who rocks the Verde beard and rocks it with killer style.
And that's very typical of my beard. Typically, I'm rolling it under and probably losing about 1 inch on the overall length. I'm not into growing a massive length beard, so I'm not too concerned about it looking shorter or longer on any given day. But you do lose some length when you roll your beard under. So this is my beard. It's actually damp, washed and conditioned, and represents probably about 4 inches on my chin, which is about 8 months total growth. What I'm going to do is show you what I've been doing lately with my beard. It's actually a pretty easy beard grooming technique, and I utilize actually the boar's hair brush, and instead of pulling out the curl and more straightening it, I'm actually going to put more of the curl back in, or keep the curl in, and keep the ends not as tightly curled under. So what I'm trying to do is not pull out the wave, but keep the current length. If I let my beard natural, it's going to go a little wider throughout the day and end up like this. Not the look that I'm going for, and so I want to actually control some of that. Part of controlling my beard is actually using a styling product, as I've talked about many times before, and I definitely like the styling balm. I've already put some utility balm deep into my beard, down to the skin, just for moisture on my skin. And I'm going to take some utility balm and put a light coating throughout my beard, getting it from the root to the tip. So taking a small dollop, not too much. And putting that in, getting underneath also. We've talked about a lot before, Jack has talked about it, that the bulk of most people's beards is actually located underneath. So I want to make sure that I'm getting styling products in underneath where the hair is really fully located. I could be done with my beard just like this, and on certain days I am. I don't go too much more than this lately. But what I'm going to do today is show you how to use the boar's hair brush to actually add a little lift and a little curl under by using this type of brush. So what I do is I pull the hair down, which would actually straighten it. And so if I blew that dry, it would straighten those hairs, hitting it with the cold. And what I want to do is actually pull it down. I'm going to bounce it up. And what I do is I go down the beard, I pull the hair down, push it up. Go down to the next section, pull it down, push it up. And what I'm trying to do is not to straighten my beard. And so I'm trying to leave the natural wave and natural curl that's in my beard. Not everyone's beards are the same. Some guys have poker straight beards. Other guys have corkscrew curls in their beards. So let me continue by pulling it down, pushing it up, hitting it with the dryer. I'm not pulling the brush through my beard totally. I want to leave some of the fullness in there. When I get to the bottoms of my hair, with a round brush, you can actually roll it under. With a boar's hair brush, what you're going to do is pull, get the brush attached in there, lift it and turn. And you'll see that it actually applies a little curl to the bottom of the beard. See right here a good example of how I've gotten the hair to actually curl within the brush, and then hitting it and pulling it. So we'll come back to this in a little bit with a little more styling balm. For my mustache, you can see my mustache completely natural here, obviously covering my lip. Covering my lower lip. What I'm going to do is the same kind of thing, using the brush to so that's about what I'll do with my length of beard of late. I'm not spending as much time straightening the beard, pulling it out and curling it under. I'm just trying to keep the natural wave, more of a natural approach to the beard. Taking just a little more styling balm and going to gloss that over the top of my beard. So there we go. We have the Berzinsky 8-month beard, more natural approach, pulling out the curl as much and trying to give a larger beard presentation. So try this technique yourself and see if it works for you. Comment below and tell us what you think. And until we meet again, beard on.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.